up everyone, RetroRewind here, and today's video I thought I would do a bit of a video on my obsolete multimedia window. Obviously this used to be a proper window, those who follow my channel or are new to my channel because you're watching because I put VHS tapes over a title or some sort. This is my window I decided to box up and make some shelving for, to kind of put a few VHS tapes, CDs, cassettes, Laserdisc, and have a bit of a feature point of the room because everything else is gaming. I wanted to have some kind of film feature. So la la la, there you go. Should have some beautiful woman here, shouldn't I, pointing and jesting everything for me instead of me. Apologies first, I sound a bit rough. I have had some awful virus this past week. It's now the week. I've managed to battle through the week at work. Excuse me. And it's now the weekend, and I've tried to just do nothing this weekend, just sit on my butt and just rest. Even did some gaming. So most gaming I've done, actually, I would say, oh, my ears have gone funny. Oh, yeah, from sneezing and coughing. Most of them have sat down and done gaming. Anyway, we shouldn't be talking about gaming. We should be talking about this lovely window. I don't know, I kind of always stand on my left when I do a video, so it feels all weird standing on my right here. But if I stand on my right, you can see more. I wanted to talk about my, shall I say, my obsolete multimedia window, because I don't know, it's just, as I said, it's a feature point of my room. I talk about gaming a lot. I am actually a massive film buff or movie buff, or whichever way you want to refer it to, and that terminology as well, movie or film. The way I kind of think about movie or film is, if you see it at the cinema, it's a movie. You see it at home, it's a film. That's the way I think. It's what's where I figure it out. I don't know if that's the correct terminology for it, or I'm sure people can comment below and let me know their thoughts on that. Is it movie? Is it film? Is it movie, like I said, at cinema? Is it film when you're watching at home on the TV? Anyway, one of the reasons why I collect so many VHS tapes, it actually has grown over the years. I have found I had a large box of VHS tapes. I found it in the box at my parents' house when my parents had both sadly passed away. It was time to get rid of the house, so we sold the house and obviously bring everything from anything I had left actually in the attic. I brought most of it home. One of the boxes was actually VHS tape, so I went through it and got rid of some. Not many that I didn't want. There's actually still some more in the attic. I'll talk about what's up there when I go through. Laserdisc is on the top row. It's something I've never owned personally back in the day. It's something I've always wanted to have. And what can I say? I've mainly picked up some because of the nostalgia connection to the film that I really like, and maybe just because of the artwork, because Laserdisc, the cover, I have got actually on the wall to the left of me, I've got some Back to the Future ones. Actually, I've got, so I can see them up on the shelf. I've got Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3 in Japanese, I think US as well. Also, I've got a Goonies one, which is over on there, because I've got a Back to the Future collection behind the TV, and a little tiny bit of that taken up by the Goonies. So there is a Goonies Laserdisc up there, so that's why it's not on here. So yeah, so what I've got along the top row, I've got Dragon, Bruce Lee story, which I really enjoyed that film. I've got Point Break. I've got a fantastic movie. I've got Jurassic Park, the original. Oh, 1993. What a film at the cinema. I've got E.T., Close Encounter of the Third Kind. I've got Big Wednesday, which a lot of people probably won't know. This is, I believe, if I'm right, it's a late 70s film. I'm sure it's a late 70s film. It's a surf movie. I do love that film. Come across it when I went into a pub in Croy Bay in Devon, and it was showing it on a big screen while I stood at the bar ordering food. And I said, what's this film? Never seen it before. So hunted it down, and now I own it on Blu-ray, which I watch regularly. No, DVD, sorry, because I take it on holiday with me, watch when I'm surfing. Top Gun. I've got I'm going to slide it down because I can't remember which one it is. And it is, yeah, Escape from LA. And I've also got The Lost Boys. Oh, what a film, what a film. So, yeah, so that is my Laserdisc collection. Like I said, I've got Goonies and Back to the Future up over that side. And that's the ones. I don't tend to really want to pick any more up. Maybe the odd one, depending. I would love to get a Laserdisc player this year. The year is 2024, in case you're watching this video and haven't seen this date stamp on it in a few years' time. So I do really want to get a Laserdisc player, but they're still so expensive to find. So, and most of them you find on eBay are collection only and never local to me. So, good on that. Oh, I've got a Walkman there, a little Walkman, original Walkman. So don't need to talk about that really. But well, yeah, it's obsolete media, I guess. It, you know, I've got some. I've got a few cassette tapes here. Actually, I've got Top Gun. Oh, nearly lost it there. Lost it. Yeah, The Lost Boys and the original Batman. I do own a Spanish Back to the Future, which is over there, and I also have got over there on the shelf the Goonies soundtrack on cassette tape. So I do know that. I did have a few more, so I must have lost them at some point growing up and stuff like that. There may be a few more I need to buy. Anyway, I said I was going to talk more about VHS tapes, which I will do now. The collection, as I said, I've got a lot of them have come from my childhood, growing up. Some have been. When you start collecting retro stuff, you do tend to get people who reach out to you and go, "I've got some stuff. Would you like it?" Meaning, what they're meaning is, I found some rubbish in the attic. I want to take it to the tip, but I might as well get you to come and collect it because it's easier. So I have gained a few VHS tapes from people who have gone, "I've got some. Would you like some?" I've gone around to people's house. I took a few and gone, "Thank you very much." I've taken boxes from one of my old customers gave me a box full of loads, and I just basically got what I wanted and sacrilegiously threw the rest in the tip. I know. So I'll go through what I have in my collection, and you can judge me by what I have. Like I say, some have been given to me and I've kind of kept them because I thought, yeah, they're pretty cool. Some I have actually owned back in the day and some reason not got. So I've been going back and buying some of the VHS tapes that I do want back in my collection that I used to own. Some are actually I've come across in charity shops. Charity shops are really good units for VHS. Not every charity shop likes to keep them. A lot of them I've been told tend to bin them, throw them away. But me, if I find them and I think it's good, worthwhile having, I will pick them up because a lot of them you find for like 50, 25, 50p at most places. Try not to lose my voice. As I said, I do apologise if I sound not very good. I've got my mic on. I thought I'd wear the mic because it would be a bit clearer for me talking to my camera because my voice is a bit scroggy. So what I'm going to go through, I'm going to start. Well, I'm trying to put these through alphabetical order, really. So obviously we're going to start at A. I won't pull everyone off the shelf. I'll probably pull the odd one off, which I feel that needs talking to. So I've got Action, a cartoon, yeah, kids one. I've got Action Force, a movie. Never owned this as a kid. I remember watching this when I was younger. A good friend gave me this. David gave me this. Another YouTuber. Excuse me. Should have brought a drink up with me. I've got American Pie, the first one original. That is original from my collection out in the attic. I've got, I did have this and don't know what happened to it. I had to recently buy this and it's not in the best condition. The box is ripped, and that is the original Batman. I just had to have that. I know I had this. Another one I have got is Big. Massive fan of Big. I do own this on VHS. Of course, I got it on VHS. I got it on VHS, got it on DVD, and I've got it on Blu-ray. I do love that film. Another one from the attic is original from back in the day. It's my original copy, and that is Boys in the Hood. And another film I actually have on DVD and Blu-ray. And this is a very good film. And I know a lot of people tend to say about VHS tape. A lot of people tend to keep in attics or and then try to sell them on, give them on. A lot of them you can get really moldy. So what I've done with my collection on my shelf, this room's a really good temperature because it's above a garage, so it never gets super cold in here or too hot in here. One thing I've done with all my video tapes is I try to put in every single one of them. I bought some of these little gel packets that you get in parcels to help with moisture. So I've tried to put them in all my VHS tapes to help with any, well, I know the window area is a bit cooler, try and help with any moisture problems so I don't get any mold. Like I said, I've got this on Laserdisc. That is Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which is a fantastic movie. I need to watch this again. And one thing I'm trying to do, I started to do, is VHS reviews and film it, me watching and doing some snippets. But it's really hard to do a review of VHS tape or movie and do footage because you can just get hit by copyrights all the time. But this is one I need to watch again, and definitely I am trying to get through watching VHS tapes. I have a videotape player set up with my original CRTV, and I do come in here the odd occasional Sunday night. I'll come in here, I'll pick a tape off the shelf and sit back and watch it and pretend it's a bit like Blockbuster. Yeah, I'm having a big one of them made so I could put up on the wall somewhere. And to be fair, I've got the original blind above the window still. Future plan is to get rid of this blind and have a white blind put up so I could pull down and have a white shutter, and I've got to get a projector over the other side of the room and turn this into a bit of a cinema room so I can watch some, hook up and watch a big screen. I don't know, anything really on projectors. But anyway, that's new stuff. Not old, isn't it, technically? So what am I at? Cocoon. Yeah, classic Cocoon. Not one from a childhood collection, but I just had to get it. This one is from my childhood collection, out, as I said, from the box on the attic, and that is Brandon Lee, The Crow. Superb movie. I remember when this came out, just watching it for the first time, I was blown away by Brandon Lee in it. He's just, I know obviously he died during the movie and they had to do stunt double and then CGI his face onto the stunt double to finish the movie off, which I think was I think it's great that they did that. I think that was really good. A great movie. If you've not seen it, I've got it on DVD. So one I didn't have in my collection, which I got from a friend. As I said, an old customer gave me a box and this was in there, and that is Demolition Man. Superb film. I own that on DVD and Blu-ray. Yeah, really good film. Everyone's got to have seen that. Got Die Hard. Oh yeah, I've got to mention this. This is a classic. And no one's ever seen this. I think this would probably be under the radar, as you say, today, and that is Enemy Mine. Yeah, if no one's ever seen this is a great 80s movie, one I really recommend. It's it's just one, yeah, Dennis Quaid. It's one that I don't really see much advertised, don't see on any streaming services, and that's one of the beauties of about collecting VHS tapes. A lot of the films you can get on VHS tapes or even DVD, you won't see on any streaming services. A lot of the 80s movies you tend to not see nowadays, due to the try not to be politically annoying here, but you know, to offend anyone, that a lot of the films are yeah, I'm afraid to say, have been heavily edited for streaming services or no longer available. So you have to go down the route of buying DVDs or coming back to VHS tapes, which, yeah. Next in line is out of my original collection, and that is one of the best, Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. Yeah, fantastic film. So glad I still got that in my collection. Another one, E.T. Love E.T. Oh, I've got that on multiple medias, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. Some people just don't like this film, who said they enjoyed it as a kid, and when they watch it today, just feel that it's not for them. But me, I still makes me cry. Still makes me cry. It still does. Another one I reckon hard to find that will go under the radar, and that is, I've had this in my collection a long time, and that is the Explorers. Great film, really recommend. So like I say, some of the films I decided to keep on the shelf for nostalgia. I will rewatch, and some are just I try not to throw everything away if I get offered them. Another one I've had in a box of VHS tapes that I I really need to get around to watching, and that is Firestarter. I've not watched this since it originally came out. So Drew Barrymore from E.T. when she's younger. Yeah, Stephen. I was about to say Stephen King film, and you can't miss that because it's in massive letters. I need to rewatch that. I haven't seen that since the original days. I've got First Blood, Rambo. Everyone's got to have Rambo. Oh, Flight of the Navigator, classic 80s. I literally just recently picked that up on Blu-ray, actually, after years of having it on DVD. One of my favourites, and what I like about this, it's still got the, it's still, I can't open it. It's still got the security seal on it. I got this off eBay a while back, not realising it's actually still sealed. It's got a security seal on it. It needs opening. So yeah, I need to find out what the condition of that is really and watch that. Watch this numbers of times. I'm not afraid to say it, but I really like this film. It's a fantastic movie, and I've got it on DVD and I've watched it so many times. So I need to get around watching that on VHS and opening that up. Ghost, I've got Ghost. That was out of a collection. Now this next one. The story behind this, I'll tell the story. I like this story myself personally. Great memories, and that is big box. So this is the big box. Obviously, if you're not into videotapes, you'll see that the normal ones you buy are smaller. The big box ones are like a rental videotape from like video stores. We had a video shop called Rainbow, which was literally a 15-minute walk up the road. And I used to hire me and my mate Andrew Arden. We used to rent this out quite regular. And sadly enough, my friend Andy is no longer with us. And so yeah, so it's nice to have fun. Me and him grew up through school, after school, going to pubs, playing pool and that. And it's sad. It is saddening he's no longer with us. But a memory of me and him regularly hiring this out and watching this, and the reason why I own this, actually, I did purchase this from Rainbow Video Store, and that I was in there one day with him, and was chatting, and I was like, oh, I really would love to own this movie, and the woman behind the counter overheard me, and obviously the section of the videos, and she said, oh, what film are you talking about? And I was like, oh, this film. And she's like, oh, well, it's getting to the end of its hire because it's not a newer film. Obviously, it's kind of getting itself pushed down to the ready to go out the door. And she's like, oh, you can, I'll tell you what, you can have it for a £5. So yeah, I bought it. And I'll tell you what, if you've not seen this film, I put it up there as one of the best boxing films ever. It is so good. So good. If you've not seen it, I really highly recommend watching it. So some really nice nostalgic memories, like I said, with my mate Andy owning this and watching it so many times. Another one I've got on a big box. I bought this about 20 years ago, actually. Went on eBay looking for it. And yeah, I bought this, and it's the Go Kids. A lot of people won't know this. This is an Australian film. The lad from, E.T.'s in it. I can't remember his name there. What is his name? I'm trying to look on the box here. Whatever. So yeah, it's got a price tag on it there, like $59.95, because that would be original price they would pay to put this in the video shop and rent it out. And you can see it says please rewind tape after use, so you can tell it's an X. Get that close enough. X rental one, and I purchased this off eBay. I don't know, a good 20 years. I had this bit of a nostalgia of when video recorders were still in your house, and I was trying to get some older films. Well, I still had a video recorder. I don't know about most people. And I was trying to pick up some older films, so that was one of them I got. Obviously, I'm going to have the Goonies, and I have two versions of this, two variants. I've got one up there in my little Goonies section. And one of the strange things about the Goonies is, no, it's not strange, one of my stories of the Goonies, I had it on You know, when it's on TV, you record it off your TV. I had it on videotape. I actually wore it out that the tape actually snapped, and I had to go buy a proper copy of it to own in my collection, because I wore it out so much, because I watched the film so much, and still today, still watch it. I've got it on Blu-ray, DVD, and everything. I've got Green Mile, Gremlins. That was a recent pickup. I bought it just before Christmas. This one I found in a charity shop, and I wasn't going to get it, but it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Obviously, is it in Hercules in New York? And the reason I picked this up, because it's his first film he ever was in. It's not even his voice; he's acting in it, and it's someone else's voice dubbed over it. And I thought for 50p, I'm going to pick that up. Yeah, just going to get it. Put it in the collection. I've got the Highlander. I got Highlander. I got the Hitcher. Is it Rugger Hauer? Oh, great film. And this is original from. Is it original? Did I have it? No, I didn't have this. I got this actually. No, did I have this as well? Sorry, Home Alone, and then obviously I've got Home Alone 2. Home Alone, for some reason, Home Alone 2 is what I found in the attic, and realised I didn't have Home Alone, so I went and bought Home Alone. So that one was in the attic, and this one, I don't know why I didn't have an hard copy of that. But obviously, two of my favourite movies. And I need to say I watch them both every Christmas Eve, without fail. Another classic, Inner Space. If you haven't seen that, really recommend watching that. Fantastic sci-fi movie. Another one from my collection is The Karate Kid. This was out the box in the attic. I remember my mum and dad buying this movie. Back when this came out in the day, I did actually do martial arts. I did karate when this came out, so the two go well together. And one of the best things is, like I said, my parents are no longer with me. I remember buying this for the house, so technically it's her copy, so it's lovely to have. Yeah, just fantastic to own. And to me, it's one of the movies as well. A couple of people have said to me they don't like it. They liked it as a kid, but watching it as an adult, it doesn't really click with them. I still enjoy watching this film. I watch it yearly. I still watch it. I've got I should shift over. I've got Hook, which is I found in a charity shop. I've got Kid and Play, which was given to me by a friend David. I used to watch that on TV, so I thought, yeah, I'll keep that. That's pretty cool. One of my favourite movies as a child and still now today, Labyrinth. I have to pick that up for the collection. I need to watch that on video. Same with this. I had a copy of this, and I don't know what happened. I think my sister stole it from me. I had a copy of this growing up. It was my copy. I reckon my sister stole it, so I couldn't find it. So I had to rebuy this, which is The Lost Boys. Multiple different multimedia copies of that. I've got across all boards, you know, like I say, I've got on Laserdisc, DVD, you know, 4K, whatever. Masters of the Universe. Oh, just watching that, great. The only downside I've got is the spine's gone a bit damaged, but I had to pick that up. It's not cheap, but I had to get it. I watched that as a kid. Another one out of my collection, what was in the box, Menace to Society. Fantastic movie. If anyone's watched like Boys in the Hood, that kind of thing, yeah, similar kind of thing. Really worth watching. Here's another big box rental I purchased numerous years ago. I had to get it, and that is the Monster Squad. If no one's seen this 80s movie, it's fantastic. It's a it's a classic. What makes me laugh about this is the cover doesn't even fit in the box properly, but it's an original box that came for hiring out. All these high ones have kind of their own unique label on it, but I had to get this, and this is an awesome movie. I do own it on DVD. It's just, yeah, you have to get it. A strange one for the collection I own, actually. Michael Jackson Moonwalker. You know, it is what it is. Another one from the box from the attic. I did from the back in the day, Mortal Kombat. I don't care what people say about this movie. It is awesome, and it's better than any of the new ones that are being made today. Got a film called Nemesis, martial arts film, cyborg kind of martial arts film. A double barrel, got Nico and Hard to Kill, which is a Steven Seagal double bill. I've got Page Master, Macaulay Culkin, the cartoon one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, you got, as I say, multiple copies across boards. Point Break, you got to have Point Break. I got Predator. Trying to squeeze these videotapes back in now because getting them stuck on something. It won't let me push it back in. I have got, which come from a big box of videos from my friend. I got Predator 1 and 2, Rambo. I've actually got, you gotta get your Roadhouse, which is just being remade, isn't it, with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. So seeing the trailer recently, I've got to say, it looks like quite a good film to watch. Not a patch on obviously the original, Patrick Swayze. Never get tired of watching this. Fantastic film. We'll switch it out and pull this bad boy out. This is a fantastic movie, RoboCop. And this one is from back in the day, from my original collection. What a movie. You had to have it. Sorry about coughing so much. I've got, strangely enough, I've got Rocky and Rocky 4. A recent pickup. Was it a recent pickup? I bought this a few months ago, actually. I really wanted it back in my collection, and that is The Running Man. I own it on DVD, but I just wanted it on VHS tape to and I actually sat in here one night and watched The Running Man. I think it was on its anniversary, so I thought, you know what, I'll watch that. Oh, another one that I think a lot of people might have missed out on, and that is Screamers. And funny enough, we've gone from RoboCop to this. It's Peter Weller who played RoboCop, and this is quite a good sci-fi film, and probably one that maybe some people hadn't heard of. Probably older generation like me would know it. And I tell you what, this is not a bad sci-fi film. It's really worth giving it a watch. Another great film. I actually bought this new and sealed. This actually was, I did a review on this on my channel. It came sealed. I opened it up and watched it, and yeah, it's a good movie. A really good movie. Kurt Russell is fantastic in it. Really worth watching. Good sci-fi film. Another one from my friend David, who gave me a few kids films. It's got Spider-Man film, and another classic from my collection, Stand By Me. Oh, what a movie. Awesome movie. Here's one I got back in the day, an ex-rental I purchased, and that is Streets of Gold. And this is Wesley Snipes, and this is a boxing movie, and see the massive box. This is probably another film that people don't know about today, and one that I've not ever seen on any streaming service for years and years. I've never seen this pop up on anything, so great to have in my collection. And one of the good things about this, it is a blockbuster, so it says, you know, please rewind Blockbuster one. I've had this for years, and I've got to say, an awesome film. Very good boxing film. Another, I've got Superman the movie. I got Tango and Cash. Recent pickup. I had to get this just for nostalgia. It's and that is Tank Girl. Really strange sci-fi film where these she's what are they? Are they kangaroos? The guys are like a bit mixed with kangaroos. It's just a apocalyptic like, I don't know, world, and it's just strange. It's a really strange film. I'm sure if I remember right, it's based on a comic book, and it's just a strange, yeah. And it was in the year 2033. It's just, yeah, Justice rides a tank and wears lip gloss. Really strange film. It didn't do. I don't think he's done very well rating wise on IMDb, but has such a cult following, massive cult following on this film. It's just, yeah. It's a strange film, but I like it. Trying to squeeze all my tapes back on here. Move over. I've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. I haven't got 1 and 2, but I've got the third one. I managed to pick that up. Teen Wolf. Oh, I love Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf's fantastic movie. I've got that on DVD and Blu-ray, as you do. I've got Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which, funny enough, I actually got there. I've got this big boxed tin, which has got part 1 and part 2. No, sorry. Yeah, it's got part 1 and part 2 in this lovely displayed tinned box, which is really cool. So, yeah, so I got it twice. Got Thundercats. 2 Thundercats. One's got a movie, and I think it's like it was the pilot episode for when they started the series off on VHS. Another one for my collection, and I actually watched the other day. I actually recently picked this up on DVD because I assumed I had it, and for some reason, I don't know why I haven't got it. And that's Time Cop. I really enjoy this film, really good film. So I had it on video back in the day, and I still got it. And yeah, there it is. Have I missed anything? I'm trying to think. Story behind this Time Cop is this copy actually is mine from my childhood. I actually won in a local paper called the Lincolnshire Echo. They used to put competitions in, and I used to win loads of times. I used to win cinema tickets and stuff like that. And one of the times was this prize of winning this videotape, and that is what I won. And that is from my original film. I got Top Gun. Everyone's got a Top Gun. Total Recall. Another one that is a very, very good, I would say, film that I haven't seen across any streaming services in such a long time. For some reason, and that is Toy Soldiers, and that is a fantastic movie. So if you haven't seen that, I really highly recommend watching that. And then I've got a couple of Transformers cartoon movies. I've actually got so it's a couple of Transformers ones, which leads me on to one of the is this one. And I picked this up about a year ago, I think, and that's this really cool Transformers the movie. I've got this on DVD, and I just thought, you know what, the original movie in this special collector's edition VHS tape, I just had to have it. It's just fantastic. It's got a cool purple label on it. Oh, there you go, purple label. Don't know why I need to show you that. I just had to have that in the collection. And then down here, I've got, coming to the end of the collection there, we've got Twins, Uncle Buck. I got this from a friend actually a bit ago, and that is an X-Rental Varsity Blues. Still got the X-Rental sticker because they put it, on the cover underneath. And it is a Blockbuster one. There it is, Blockbuster. And I have watched this actually on it. Even though I got on DVD, I watched it on VHS, and I tell you what, there's the stickers on there. I can peel that off, but I left that on there. Blockbuster, $7.99. Great film. Really good scene in it is where the lass comes out. She invites the guy around. She comes out, and all she's wearing is a whipped cream bikini. Great scene. Yeah, just awesome for that reason. Another classic that everyone's going to know about of my age, around my age, and that is War Games. Fantastic. Such a cool film back in its day and all that. I would say if I'm watching it today, it hasn't aged as well watching it now, but still enjoy it. Due to the recent film that's just come out called Wonka, I actually have Willy Wonka on the on VHS tape. Yeah, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is fantastic. And the new one, Wonka, is amazing. Really enjoyed that film. Really good film. Not as good as this because it just pips it. I've got Young Blood. Now that is a classic ice hockey film. If everyone's want to watch it, it's got Patrick Swayze in it, Keanu Reeves. You know, great little cast in it. It's worth really watching. And then from back in the day, one of my original VHS tapes, and that is The Young Guns. Yeah, what a movie! And like the lineup for this movie, you got Amelia Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, you got Lou Diana Phillips, Charlie Sheen. The list goes on. Really worth watching. And I've got under here, I should actually pull this out and see if I can. It's probably all my CDs are gonna go everywhere. I've got this really cool box set lot of all the Indiana Jones movies. So it's a trilogy and plus one which is at the making. So it's in this really cool presented box, which I just think's absolutely amazing. So yeah, so it shows you there. You got the making of the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then obviously you got Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and the Last Crusade. So yeah, tells you the movies there. So really cool one. Let's see if I can slide this back in without knocking everything all over. And obviously what I've got across here, funny enough, I recently went in my attic and put all my this big box of CDs down. And what I've done is I've taken out my movie CDs. So I have here a collection of movie soundtracks. For instance, let's just pull one out. So yeah, so the Karate Kid. So I've got like Back to the Future, Goonies, Vanilla Sky, Rocky, Labyrinth. Yeah, so just few of them. So box it is DVD, unfortunately, Blu-ray special edition ET with a thermos and lunchbox and all that. It's nothing to do with them all. I just have it there. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. I have over 400 DVDs, which is kept in a shelving unit on the landing. So anyway, separate from the retro room. So that is my VHS tapes, and I've gone on for over 36 minutes. So I do apologize that it's taken me so long to talk. I just hope everyone who has got to this point of watching this has got something out of it. The reason why I like to keep this old VHS tape setup is just nostalgia. Just they're disappearing. VHS tapes are getting rarer and rarer, and I've noticed that more and more people seem to be buying them for the fact that, like I was saying, that you can't find a lot of movies on any streaming services or heavily edited, like I've said. So people are starting to buy more and more VHS tapes. I've noticed the price of them are really starting to creep up on eBay. I've noticed that. So yeah, no more of these 50p, £1. So if you do see any films in charity shops, like for 25p, 50p, worth picking them up. Even if he's going to just chuck them on eBay and sell them, might get some money for them. But yeah, so that is my collection of that Laserdisc. Excuse me. I maybe pick up a couple of more just for nostalgia reasons. But VHS tapes, I have got room to expand if I wish to. I've got a few books there I can move in the ET. So I have got maybe the odd VHS tape I do want to add to my collection. At least I know I've got a bit of buffer room there to maybe add a few more. So yeah, any questions about why I own the films, what I've got and all that, please feel free to comment below in this section. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, or a thumbs down if you think it was a waste of time and you didn't like watching it. That's fine. But comments below. Are you into collecting VHS tapes yourself? Do you collect DVDs still now? Because I know me myself, I've recently been buying a lot more DVDs. I've been buying them secondhand more now, where when they first come out, I used to really rush out and buy DVDs, pay full price for them. Nowadays, I've been picking up a lot of late 70s, early 80s movies that I still haven't added in my collection, which I wanted to own, and you can pick them up secondhand really cheap for a couple of quid, which is fantastic. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is my video, and I hope you've enjoyed my little VHS memory lane. And yeah, like I said, comments below. Let me know if you're into collecting VHS and DVDs still, and what kind of movies you tend to collect yourselves. I love 80s movies. Just the best time. 80s movies, early 90s, we had some fantastic movies made then compared to today's movies. Let me know your opinion on that also, and I'll catch you on the next one.